Hello guys and a warm welcome back to HFV. Our game today is the Budapest derby. It's gonna be ÚJPEST against FERENCVÁROS. It's round 7 of the Hungarian First Division, the NB1. Now as you see, I'm here as an away supporter. You see all the purple colors in the background. That's the color of the eternal rival of my favorite team, FERENCVÁROS, here in Budapest. And we had 2 derbies this year already. Obviously it was part of the championship last year, the season 2021-2022. Let's have a quick flashback. And if you want to know more about the teams playing today, hit those links in the description. They are both below. The first link is the away derby exactly here in Susa Ferenc Stadion, which is today's venue. That was back end of January 2022. And the other one in April, the day we won the league title. That's the second link in the description. Looking at the league table of the Hungarian First Division before this round 7 game, it's pretty hard to draw consequences because we see that some teams already played 7 games. My team, FERENCVÁROS, played 4 so far. It got 12 points and they're on the second spot. And ÚJPEST, our rivals, the home team today, they played 5 matches. All these differences are actually because of the European qualification games. My team, FERENCVÁROS, got in the Europa League. Luckily, it's the only Hungarian team to participate in any of the European club competitions this year. And back to ÚJPEST, today's home team, our eternal rivals. They have 3 points. They drew 3 times. They lost 2 times. So they are still looking to the first victory. The 2 clubs do not have the same economical situation. We developed much more in the last 10 years, and as a result we won all the last 10 derbies. The last time they drew against us was in 2019 in February, and the last time they won dates back to December 2015. So as you see, also the league table, we have a much bigger chance today, but it's obviously different in derbies. It's not really the knowledge, the actual play of the team, it's rather the emotions. But actually both teams have quite many foreigners, so we'll see about emotions, but there will be plenty of emotions on the crowd, on the stands, that's for sure. Kickoff in a bit more than an hour, obviously hoping for all the stands to fill up. Before we start with the game, let's have a quick flashback to the march, the away march. So what actually happened before this, how we got here with all the FERENCVÁros supporters. Now guys, the party is on the way.
Mit csinál? Gyertek, gyertek!
Managed to get the flat cross in. It happened quite quickly, clinical cross by Wingo, and the finish clinical as well by our number 16, the Norwegian Zakariasen. What a legend, he's scoring constantly in the last games. 1-0, 9th minute for Ferencváros. And Bingo now. Oh, that's actually decent for ÚJPEST. Sami gets it away, great job. 0-2 in the away derby, 24th minute. Looking quite good so far. As you saw, quite tough to record as well because the ball was given away inside the penalty box of ÚJPEST, and I just recorded the pass. It was Frank Bolli who passed it in the open goal. 2-0 after a huge mistake in the back from ÚJPEST. Traore crosses. Minute 32, Civic with the delivery. Ball recovered inside the box. The goal was 4 minutes ago. I have time now to say something about it. 3-0 Traore. What an excellent shot just under the bar. Guys, it's looking so well. 3-0 first half. The end is far as for now. And right after being 3 up, we almost conceded a goal, but it was a majestic save by our keeper. So thanks to that, it's still a clean sheet for us. Ball given away in the back. '39th minute, we were very close to conceding. Now we are actually. There were 2 really big chances in the recent minutes for ÚJPEST. It can't quite be seen from this angle, but they are checking a potential penalty. Our player is lying there. He just got up. I don't think it will be a penalty, to be honest, but he goes out to have a look. And what does he give? I think he gives it because he goes that way. He gives it. 45th minute, Frank Bolli steps up. It could be 4. It is 4. What can I say, guys? 4-0 before halftime. We'll have a look, but we assume that it was a rightful penalty. We'll have a look at home. It's so good. I hope it's going to be even more in the second half, but so far, so good. Amazing. We were lucky at times, but we have a really, really strong attack. Halftime, and look at the scoreboard. We can't look at it because it's an impossible angle, but yeah, it can be seen. It's 4-0. 4-0, come on. Nah, loss for words. I think they had some great chances after we went 3-0 up. They could have scored 2, but they didn't. We could have scored, I think, 4, and we did. I think that was the number of shots we had on target. So, good converting ratio. Oh, really, I'm lost for words now. Perhaps it's not like you can't perhaps see on the camera, but what the first half, I'm buzzing after it. What to say, we dominated them. They're last placed. We would be first if we would have played the same amount of games as the other teams. Yeah, so far so good. The goal we are attacking gonna be closer to us in the second half, hoping for some more goals, although when we get a first half like this, it's not so sure that it will happen, but still hopeful. And can't say anymore. So happy. Let's start the second half. Second half underway by the home side. Can he get a goal back? Wasn't a bad shot. Okmak. Great switch, Chivic. Keep the ball. Have to move it to the other side. Now have to move it back. Fischer gets it in the middle of the park. Minute number 67, scorer Carlos Auki. It was an obvious keeper mistake. They're of course short on confidence, and exactly this is why you have to try these long shots. They can go in any time. 5-0, come on. Now look at this. Everybody taking their shirts off. That's a big chance for them. And our keeper says again, what a legend.
Vagyunk a Ferencváros! Hé! Hé!
Játszik a Fradi! Játszik a Fradi! Játszik a Fradi! Az beszéli! Európa! Leszopott a buzidózsa! Az beszéli! Európa! Leszopott a buzidózsa! Az beszéli! Európa! Leszopott a buzidózsa!
I won't sing this chant with because it's abusive and you don't do that on screen obviously. It's part of the game, that's for sure. Game over 6-0 and I'll tell you at home why the sixth goal was of vital importance. It's a long story, but it finishes ÚJPEST FERENCVÁROS 0-6.
Three different topics to look at after this historical victory. The first is stats/analysis, the second is a scandal, and the third is history. Let's start with the analysis and stats. If you look at the second half, both these goals ÚJPEST conceded, they were quite obvious goalkeeper mistakes. You have to try obviously, but ÚJPEST showed on confidence that contributed to the final score. And if you look at the table now, ÚJPEST are on the last place. They played 6 games, they have 3 points, 3 draws and 3 defeats, and my team Ferencváros playing 1/2 games less, and we are the perfect record. We have 5 wins in 5 games, and that means top of the table. Now the second, a scandal. There were actually 2 scandals. The first is obviously between the home fans and the supporters after the game. They made them take their shirt off, which is quite understandable after a result like this. They are embarrassed, they are humiliated. You can understand that, but there is actually a wilder and a bigger scandal than that. A Ferencváros supporter was hit by a stone on the supporters' bus back home or back to our district, and I know the person personally. I talked to him a few hours ago and he's fine luckily, but it wasn't far from his eye actually. So after the supporters buses left, I didn't take any of them, so that's why I wasn't there. But there was a person, a home supporter, who was throwing a stone at a bus. I mean, of course it's not the first time we've seen anything or heard of anything similar to this, but it's still embarrassing and it's still a huge shame. So this friend of mine is fine, thank God. He came out of hospital, he's conscious now, but come on, disgusting and dangerous as well, threatening the life of people because of a football game. And now history, a difference in the derbies as big as this happened in 2010 last time out. It was exactly 6-0. It was 6-0 for the purple and white on the 11th of September 2010. So we waited now 12 years for the revenge, but the circle is closed. Ferencváros won the last 11 derbies, but yeah, there were 2-1s, 2-0s, 3-1s, a lot of 1-0s, and it's really great. It's excellent, but you have that thought that once it could be even more, and that was today, finally. Feels so good. That's what I meant after full time when I said that this 6th goal was of vital importance. Not 5, not 7, although most of the people would have accepted 7, of course, but exactly 6-0 on their ground in 2010. That's 6-0 for them. After that, they printed t-shirts, obviously all the things. It was a historical victory for them, but they did more than only printing t-shirts. They named their matchday program 6-0 in Hungarian, and they also have a pub which is called 6-0. Well, guys, it might have a different meaning for them from now on, or at least 2 results coming to their mind. Anyway, it's part of a rivalry. Of course, I try to stay neutral. Now I got a bit biased here in the end because 6-0 is 6-0, and one side is hurt pretty deeply after this, psychologically, and you know, when you're so much into a club. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I was HFV. I talk now a lot in the outro, so I'll say goodbye and see you on Thursday at the game Ferencváros against Trabzonspor UEFA Europa League Round 1. Join me on Instagram and on Twitter if you have not done yet, and if you're up for more regular content. Goodbye.